Hey yo, Valiant Versatile here. I thought I'd bring you another DBD discussion videos. So, just jumping straight into the point. Um, what is the best build for self-healing? What is the fastest and most efficient way to heal yourself without the help of any teammates of any kind? So, I have run down at least come down to three different types of builds for you to run. So, I believe these three builds will be the best for self-healing. Alright, so let's jump right into it. So this build depends on your medkit. So on average, probably you need to heal yourself twice in a game. On average, assuming it doesn't drag on, a Skull Merchant match, for example. It's just the easiest example I can think of. You probably only need to heal yourself twice, you know, because you can only get hooked twice, and then the third one kills you. So at most twice by yourself. So the medkit has been nerfed ever since the recent patch. So now you have a decreased efficiency in speed and efficiency when healing yourself. So it requires 24 charges, and also it requires 24 seconds to heal yourself, assuming there's no slowdown debuff affecting your healing speed. We're also gonna run gel dressings and bandages. Any add-on that increases your charges at least 8, so the duct tape or the gauze roll are good alternatives to add charges. I just prefer the bandages because the brown add-on is cheaper to buy. You have abundance of brown add-ons, trust me, compared to like iridescent. So this will add another 24 charges to the medkit, so you at least have one extra heal. So you have 2 heals to heal yourself. And medkits usually, you bring it to heal yourself. You don't really use it to heal your teammate. You can just do altruistic healing without a medkit and still heal pretty fast. You don't need a medkit. Not necessary, you could, but you don't need it. So I believe resilience and desperate measures pairs well. Why do I think so? Desperate measures for every injured survivors, it helps to contribute to offsetting the deficiency buff, the speed deficiency on your medkit, so it helps. And resilience helps a little bit as well. So 14% for each survivor that's injured or dying, so that includes yourself. And ideally, of course, you wouldn't want to be on the ground because it doesn't contribute to recovering faster by yourself. Anyways, even if, say, you can't heal for whatever reason, at least Desperate Measures has the secondary effect of unhooking faster a little bit. And it does help a little bit to unhook. Like, if the killer has saved the best for last or something like that, Desperate Measures help against unhooking. And Resilience is pretty versatile. As you can see, it has 9% bonus speed for multiple different actions. So Resilience and Desperate Measures as secondary functions that helps make it not so useless if it's not, if you can't heal for whatever reason. Let's say you get Franklin's Demise. There goes your medkit. Now what? These 2 perks at least as secondary functions, so it's not like completely useless once your medkit gets swatted out of your hands. So not too bad. So moving on to the next build. Self-care and Botany Knowledge. I know. Self-care has been nerfed quite significantly. With this, self-care by itself will take you 45 seconds to heal, assuming you don't get any great skill checks, And on top of Mangle, Sloppy Butcher effect, this is detrimental. 45 seconds is half a generator you can repair by yourself. You're better off having resilience and being injured and repair the gen and stuff like that than running this perk by itself. So I believe if you want to run self-care, at least you have unlimited amount of heals. It can get countered by Franklin's Demise. Run it with Botany Knowledge. This will offset its debuff a little bit, healing at 35% of the normal rate. Increase it by 50%, so meaning to say you heal at 0.5 charges per second, so that's about 30 seconds heal. Not too bad. That's at least back to its glory days of it being healing at 50% its normal speed, so that's about 32 heals. It takes 32 seconds to heal, assuming no debuffs, of course. So at least with Botany Knowledge, this is worth running. In my opinion, at least 30 seconds heal is not too bad, you know, not too bad, you know, with Botany, so not too bad. And also, Botany Knowledge can be applied to other people. You can heal others faster, so not too bad. Bad thing about it is self-care is of course only to heal yourself, and Botany is to heal, is only for healing. So this build's not too great because if you're playing against the plague, you got 2 perks doing nothing, so pretty bad. So that's why you have 2 extra perks to at least you know, 2 perks that you can choose of your choice to help fill up the weaknesses if let's say the killer has an anti-healing build. So not too bad. And we have Inner Healing. Not too bad if you run it by itself. Inner Healing has a couple of problems though. If you're so A, you need to find a totem to cleanse, and B, if everybody is running Inner Healing, your resources of healing is quite limited, and C, Hex Pentamental exists, so yeah, that's pretty bad just because Hex Pentamental exists. Although you can get more value out of Inner Healing by having to cleanse Hex Pentamental, you have more totems in a way to cleanse, and you can get more value out of Inner Healing. Remember, you don't get like stacks of Inner Healing. So if you cleanse more than 1 totem, you're not gonna have 2 stacks of Inner Healing. You can only heal 1 time, even if you cleanse 2. So keep that in mind. But if you still want to run, you know, Inner Healing as a main healing ways of healing, and maybe like you want to be, you know, run a totem build, you could run something like this. Inner Healing, Overzealous, Counter Force with Detective's Hunch. Best case, because most of the time killers don't run hex builds, assuming, not the worst case scenario, but ideal situations. You know, Inner Healing could be good, and if let's say no other team, if your team is not running Inner Healing and the killer is not running Hex and Hex Pentamental build, Inner Healing could be pretty powerful alongside with the Hex build I'm about to show you. I mean, not Hex build, but you know, Totem build. So after you cleanse, let's say you want to do an archive, you're forced to do cleanse totems or archives. Overzealous and Counter Force is a very nice thing. So Counter Force, the main benefit you want from this, cleansing totems faster. This already makes Overzealous a little bit more appealing, as well as Inner Healing. You cleanse totems faster, simply. And Detective's Hunch to locate multiple things, including totems. It gets added to your map, so whenever a generator is completed by you or a teammate, you have a massive 64-meter range for 10 seconds, and it gets added to your map. So whenever you're forgetful, you can always use your map to channel aura reading. And personally, you can run any map add-ons that suits your needs. Crystal Beat. The reason why I run Crystal Beat is just in case of a Hex Pentamental build, you can at least use your map to reveal the auras of totems to your teammates, so they can go ahead and maybe triangulate the location of where that totem might be to destroy it. So at least the map and Detective's Hunch kinda helps destroys Hex Pentamental build along with Counter Force. so that stop cleansing totems immediately. Don't do totems, but to do critical totems. This will help counter it in a way. It's not too bad. And whenever you cleanse a totem, you get overzealous and a stack of inner healing, so you do gens 10% faster. And since you're cleansing it faster with counter force, this will make overzealous a little bit nicer each time you cleanse a totem. And when you get injured, you can heal up with inner healing and then do the process again, or just do the gen without overzealous and stuff like that. So if you want to run inner healing, you could run this totem build. And that's pretty much all the little ways you can heal yourself efficiently, I believe. So one that relies on medkit, one that does not, and one relies on a totem. So I hope you enjoyed this little discussion videos. I'm obviously not going to showcase the perks and builds because nobody's going to want to see me heal or demonstrate the perk, really. I don't think anybody would want that. So hey, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like and share. And thank you for watching. This is Valiant Versatile signing out. Peace.